We are heating up once again. The next logical target, $110,444. The price will still go higher. There is no top for Bitcoin yet. Guys, welcome back. I found an insane pattern with a lot of different confluences pointing to the same thing that Bitcoin is about here in the next coming hours to reclaim the $100,000 mark. If you want to know what I have found and why I'm so sure about this, then don't miss out on this episode and let's go, guys. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in here again on this first day today. And don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and also activate the notification bell. And of course, smash up the like button, really important, especially for a video like today. The more people are liking, the more people are going to see this. So really important, it costs you nothing. So please smash the like button, guys. Let's directly jump into the charts because I'm already on the run. I have again to be somewhere here in a little bit. DXY has broken down Friday. So here over the, since the 10th of January, we basically started here a descent. We had here then with Trump's trade war announcement, here a small spike, all the way up to 100, almost 110 points, but came straight back down here, basically got rejected from the 108.4 points level, and now we are still below that, and I expect here then continuation to the downside for the next coming days, especially around this time in every cycle, month-wise. That is where things got really interesting for risk on assets, and especially for crypto. So now when we go here into the weekly chart, nothing has really changed here. All besides that the RSI has turned around here back to the upside. If we can close somewhere close to $100,000 this week, that will be a massive, bullish and a bullish catalyst for continuation and a move in direction here of $114,000 almost. So we got a bottom out here on a stochastic RSI also by the end of the week, and we are really close to that already. And that buy signal here will catapult us back into higher levels. On the 12-hourly chart, here is something that we can observe for the next 1.5 hours. If we are able to close this 12-hourly candle exactly where it is right now, then we are above the highest VPVR cluster, flipping this into support, which is opening up the next leg to the upside for Bitcoin, which will be the imminent level here of $102,580. So this will be the short-term next target here for Bitcoin. And also at the same time, we would reclaim the EMA ribbon here, flipping this back into an uptrend potentially. So here, this flip that I see right now with how everything is looking, this is in my opinion a fake out, but it will be only confirmed once we are getting here a 12-hourly candle moving above this and staying above the EMA ribbon. So that's what I'm looking out for the next 24 to 36 hours ish on the 12-hourly chart. Here also really bullish, stochastic printing a buy signal, RSI going to the upside with small bullish divergence, and also here, as you can see, things looking more and more bullish again after we had here this capitulation wick to the downside all the way down to just below $91,000. Then on the MDX algo scalp gradients, also here we are heating up once again. We're about to break above the super trend that's currently bearish here. We need here another move of like, what is this, $500? Yeah, a $500 move will get us above this. And as you can see, the reactor indicator is also heating up here. And usually when that happens, you see then shortly afterwards that the candles here flip purple. From purple we go into pinkish, and then we are completely running hot. I believe that we're gonna see the first major pullback for Bitcoin once we're reaching here $104,500, $106,000 approximately, just for the simple fact that we are at the same time forming here also a W pattern, and that is the reversal pattern that I was pointing to in the thumbnail, guys. You know, so this, once we're reaching here $102,000 and we are breaking this neckline here, which is funny enough exactly coinciding with the Fibonacci level. Once we are breaking above this, then the next logical target would be here $110,444. So that is the technical target of this W reversal pattern. Tomorrow morning, for me most likely around this time, I would expect that we should either scratch on this level or have already broken through this. So let's see what the next 24 hours are telling us, but this would be the next major setup that I would be looking at. Here, $110,000. So that would be my trade setup approximately. So you have here a 1.5% stop loss against a 7.8% move into profit if this comes into fruition. And that's definitely worth a shot taking that trade. And I will definitely hold my positions into this target once we are breaking here this neckline. Something else that I wanted to point out to you guys, because I know a lot of people screaming right now on the internet and a lot of influencers, oh, the top for Bitcoin is in, this cycle is different. We're already done. Bitcoin will not go higher anymore. Maybe like one blow off top and then we are done. No, guys. I want to show you here on this chart something really, really interesting. That's the P cycle top indicator. And the P cycle top indicator was never really wrong about the top. Here in 2017, the P cycle indicator called the top to the dollar. In 2021, we got a cycle top in April, which was close to the final top. So we, how much more did we move to the upside? Roughly 8-9% higher. So which is still fine, you know. So if you think about it, if you would have bought somewhere down here, let's say here in that COVID crash, you would have not exactly caught the bottom, but you would have bought somewhere here, like at $6,000. You would have still made over 10x by just selling at the P cycle top. So we don't have a P cycle top indication still here, and that means price will still go higher. There is no top for Bitcoin yet. You should eradicate that out of your vocabulary for the moment, that we are at a Bitcoin top. We are not there yet, guys. So we are not there yet. So where we are most likely at is here in this stage right now. Because look at this here. We had here the consolidation phase, the same that we had down here the last time, consolidation phase. We broke a little bit to the upside, then we consolidated again. And this was the same thing here. We shot to the upside, started consolidating here a little bit. Then we got the next major leg to the upside over 5 months. Yeah, so we are definitely still far, far away, in my opinion, from a Bitcoin cycle top right now. So, and I will definitely check here every couple of weeks if there's a cycle top flashing. But you can do the same, but I don't think so that it's going to happen anytime soon. So, and exactly for that reason, my Bitcoin trade here on ZoomX is still running, as you can see. I'm getting closer again to $1 million here on this account. Will get me over to $1 million, to $1,030,000-ish once I close this trade here. But again, maybe I also change here strategy and will take this a little bit higher. So most likely with a stop loss at 102,000 or something, so I get like clean out at $1 million again. If it goes higher, I make a little bit more money. That is more or less the plan that I have. And you should not forget, guys, you can still sign up for the Nations Cup on ZoomX. Don't forget, if you sign up there and join my team, which is the German team, or another team, doesn't matter, you stand a chance to get $200 funded into your account that you can actually withdraw. So I spoke with ZoomX about this. You can actually withdraw the $200. The only thing that you need to do is sign up with the link in the description and the pin comment below. Deposit at least, I think, $500 for the competition. Join the competition, and then we gonna pull randomly some people that get $200 funded on top into their account. So don't miss out on that. On the liquidation levels, here you see why price is pumping right now to the upside, because price wants to go for a short squeeze and grabbing the high leverage liquidity that is just sitting above us at $99,000 all the way up to $100,581. And then if we are able to push here a little bit higher, then we would trigger another short squeeze at around $103,000 in direction here of $108,000. Also here you can clearly see how we form here this W, and also when price is or if price is able over the next 2 4-hourly candles to get above the 50 moving average again. Most likely what we are going to see is that intertwining here for short-lived, and then the 50 comes up again, and that will be then also the signal that this correction is completely over and that we are ready for continuation. So there's like all these small little things that you need right now to pay attention to, but I think the worst is already over. We will not go much lower anymore, and that's of course the best thing about it. Also here on the liquidation heat map, you see the highest concentration of liquidations is here around $107,500 approximately. We are about to step into another pocket that will allow us to short squeeze into higher levels here from $99,000 to almost $100,000. That will get us here most likely the fuel needed to get to $103,000, and from there we could see another move in direction of 105. I think that we're going to stall a little bit because he's not so much liquidity right now that has built up, and then we are going for $108,000. As you can see here on Bybit, I still have my trade. It's right now only roughly $20,000 in a loss. I'm completely transparent all the time with you guys. Don't forget, I still keep adding to this trade. So you see here it's the last time that I bought. Most likely when we break $100,000, I'm gonna add one more time to it, and then I just let it run, because now already if we are going to roughly to $110,000, I almost make, so I make here 160% on that trade, a quick $33,000, and that in a time span of a week. So then you have to understand, it's a lot of money. You know, $33,000 is for some people what they make before taxes, you know, in a whole year, and then they still have to pay taxes, so they don't get that money actually out, you know. So and I actually get this out dollar for dollar. So, and this is amazing, guys, you know. So this is only happening in crypto, where you can make like a yearly salary within a week or even in the day sometimes, and you should always be aware of that, you know. So be always humble about this, and never forget where you came from, because I can remember where these numbers were crazy for me. You know, I was like, you're effing insane. You know, if you told me 5 years ago or 10 years ago I would make that kind of money within a week, I would have called you crazy and that you need to be medicated. So here also on Bybit, guys, sign up on Bybit. There I'm gonna pick some winners again that gonna get $500 funded into their account. Here you need to know you cannot withdraw them, but all the money that you make with the $500 belongs to you. Only thing that you need to do for that is sign up with the link in the description and deposit at least $100 into your Bybit account, and then you're eligible for the $500 that I randomly, under all people that are signing up, then pull on Sunday, I think. Sunday, so Friday, Saturday, yeah, Sunday, that's when I'm gonna do it. So make use of that. So now the Bitcoin dominance looks finally that we got here a blow off top here all the way up to 64%. I think that was the top for this cycle, and the dominance now we are coming down again. As you can see here, that big resistance cluster has held and is pushing the dominance here now back to the downside. Give it a couple of days and then we should see here a major breakdown. I have adjusted a little bit the trajectory as it unfolded, you know. So the old trajectory was correct, but then some news events, you know, change direction, and that is unfortunately something where you can throw TA out of the window. It's not applicable anymore when you have certain world economic events happening, and then you can be the best chartist in the world, you know, it doesn't matter, you can throw it out of the window. So, but let's talk about the total free market cap. So also here I've adjusted slightly the trajectory again that I expect here to be happening. I see here this candle currently potentially coming up a little bit higher, most likely to 900 billion something. Best case scenario would be 930 billion by today. If not, if we close above 900 billion, that's absolutely fine. And then we're gonna get over the next couple of days here a nice consolidation phase with a breakout into higher levels, which will mean that our altcoins also will recover and that we are finally making here some gains. Now with Ethereum, really briefly, right now still a really good moment to accumulate more Ethereum if you can, because also this capitulation week, that was the end, and now it's reversal time. So but I would be careful, guys. I would take some money off the table if you get in now when we get here to $3,200, just a little bit, you know, pay you like 10% or something and set your stop loss to the current price level, which should be then more or less your entry, and then ride the rest all the way up into the cycle top for Ethereum, because here you can see on the daily chart all the indicators are in alignment for a big reversal back to the upside. Everything is turning bullish. Stochastic printing buy signal, RSI pointing to the upside, bullish divergence, MACD losing momentum on the sell side. So here everything is showing us that we are having continuation now to the upside, and that we are most likely not seeing any major correction in Ethereum anymore before we are hitting $3,800 in my opinion. Then with Solana, our original trade setup is still in play here. We are currently below the entry price, so if you want to trade this trade, just wait that we come back to the entry price, because also here on the 4-hourly chart, everything tells us that we are ready to go higher. Also here we are forming a W formation. Once we are breaking here $220, we're breaking the neckline, and then the target should be somewhere here around $252 approximately, and that is already 2/3 through the technical target here of that trade setup that I had originally given you guys. So also on the daily chart, you see here stochastic flatlining on the bottom, MACD turning around, RSI turning around. Also here, everything is right now set up to get the next major leg to the upside, which will break the former all-time high here that we put in 3 weeks ago approximately. So guys, overall, I see right now blue skies for us ahead. If you want to accumulate something right now is the time. Don't use too much leverage. I also set this in my Telegram group already, not more than 2x or 3x leverage. We can always increase leverage later when we are kind of more safe. But for now, if you want to build long-term positions, that is what you want to do, and not go crazy unless you really want only to scalp for an hour or two, so then you can use more leverage, but otherwise stay away from it, so use 2-3x, better be safe. Sorry, and also don't put all your money in one single trade, so if you want to trade a coin, put in 25% right now on 2-3x leverage. If it drops again, you have now 75% left of your money that you can add to it, to dollar cost average to the downside before you actually get liquidated. So, and you have to have proper risk management in place and need to understand how it works because only then you will be successful in this market. Guys, that's it already for me for today. Don't forget, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you with more money tomorrow.